If you want to sign a defensive center back with stats for a central defender on FM24, you want to go into the edit search and then lock it to central defender. The first thing you want to go ahead and add is under the stats page, go over to aerial challenges. Under aerial challenges, headers 1 per 90. Go ahead and select headers 1 per 90 to about 2.0. You want to go back to the conditions and go ahead and add stats. Under stats, area challenges. Under area challenges, you want to select headers 1 ratio. Under headers 1 ratio, set it to 80%. You want to go ahead and add clearances. Go back to stats. Under tackles and interceptions, you're going to see clearances per 90 minutes. For clearances per 90, you need it to be 1.64. So we're going to go into the game and then maybe set it to 1.5. For the central defender, you're going to see interceptions 3.1 and shots blocked 0.72. We're going to go back to the game, go over interceptions, look for stats, tackles and interceptions. Under interceptions per 90, set that to maybe 3 or 3.1. Let's get to this, leave it to 3. Go back to stats. Under stats, tackles and interceptions, shots blocked per 90, drop that down to maybe 0.5. Now, you may not see any players pop up in your save. You have to go back to the stats and start to tweak them so you can start having players popping up. Interceptions per 90, you can drop this to maybe 1.5. That's going to have a bit more players in your team, or a bit more players in your stats page popping up. Some of them we already know, like Axel Zagadou. He is quite good, but it's not by many quality, so it's not going to fit into our team. It's not going to improve the team. So you can go ahead and check some other players that may actually pop up. Headers 1 ratio, you can drop this to maybe 60% and see the kind of players that pop up. Now that we have that 60, there are more players. So you can increase this value now for shot blocks when defending to maybe 1.25. Go ahead and hit apply. There's another player here that's popped up, Kevin Danso. He's currently 7th. He's currently 27 already. He's a practical signing for Bayern, but not the very best. It's not also going to improve the team. I will go ahead and drop the clearances per 90 because for a normal central defender, well, as much as you want him to clear the ball, let's just drop it down to 0.5 and see the sort of players that actually pop up. Still Kevin Danto and Lewis Dunk. Most of these players, there's a young player here that is playing for Alumnia Aachen. May not really go well into the Bayern team, but in case you're managing a mid-table team or an average team, he could fit into your team. If you're managing a lower leagues, you can go ahead and use this guy based on stats. He's actually a very good player. I also did this on Football Manager 2024. Now, for a normal center back on FM24, you don't really need that much progressive passes, but I went on to turn it on and then selected progressive passes, 2 passes per game or per 90 minutes. Tackles 1.5, actually dropped that down from 2 to 1.5 to help us find more players in the system. Clearances, of course, 0.5, I left that the same, and then I kept the options like this. Shots blocks per 90 minutes, 0.5. Clearances per 90 minutes, 0.5 as well. I need to go ahead and click OK. Now you can see the list of players that are there. There are about 42 players. Some of them are quite good. There's a player here that's like A+ in Fin for me to show. Very good player that's currently playing for RB Leipzig. It could be a good signing for us as well. 37 million. If you can actually negotiate, you could actually get him for 37 or less. But an interesting player that I've seen here is a 19-year-old playing for SL Benfica, Salomao Brunhetta. And if you look at this player attribute, he has determination 20. Acceleration could use some work. Pace could also improve. Marking is quite good already, good vision. So he's a very good ball playing center back and normal center back. So that is how you can go about using stats to find very good players for you. Now remember, if the stats are too high, you can always go ahead and dial it down, bring it down until you start seeing some players popping up, and then you can go ahead and find very good players like this. The ideal stats may not be able to show you the very best players because players may not have reached that level yet. They may not have maxed out 7 progressive passes per game, but they may have made like 2 or 3 progressive passes per game. So go ahead and add that into your system, and then you can help you find very good players like this. I will go ahead and make more player types on Football Manager to show you the stats. You can find the full page on FMStag.com. For now, like the video, share it with somebody that needs to run a Moneyball save. I'll see you in the next video.